up in the vortex, tumbling into my source. I love His voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. Good morning, y'all. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. How y'all doing this morning? I am doing great. Look at us, what I set up. It's feeling so good. Let's see who's there. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Terrence. Good morning, Chocolata. Hold on, let me tell you. Oh, it didn't pop up. Yes, please. Share it, like it. Nice chocolate. I know. Thank you. You has been on it, trying to give the people something that they can feel good about. Like, this is a very big step. Everything that I ever wanted. Remember, everything you ever wanted will be given to you. Yes. Tyler, what's up? This is the thing you gotta believe, right? You know what I'm saying? We shoot that out into the vortex and you just wait for it to manifest. And we manifest it. Like I feel like I'm in CBS or the NBC studios. I can taste it every morning when I wake. I'm jumping in my vortex now to be in my bones. I got my vortex. Yes. Oh yeah. Yes, y'all know. Let's play a little bit one more time just to give people enough time to get over here. People expecting to see us on Facebook, and it's just sorry, bye Facebook. Like, it's just not a good fit for what we're trying to do. Yes, y'all like it. Yes. I mean, don't it just feel like we really we just did a grand exodus, and that's what we've been saying we wanted to do. I'm flying high, no longer worry. My life's a breeze. I stop resisting and let it come to me. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love His voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that we ever wanted will be given to her. It will be given to her. It will be given to her. If you believe it. Green bubble, y'all. Black and brilliant. Educated and cocky. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love His voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Look how easy this board don't lie. This board don't lie. We need to get some laminated, some small boards, and have it in your pocket. Like, wait a minute. I mean, it's just a great visual. People think they know it. They think we crazy. Well, mama, I got to do what I got to do. Them beds in the bubble. Everything that I ever wanted, that I ever needed, will be given to me. I stopped praying, mom, and myself. I stopped praying, mom, and myself. But the beds in the bubble. I stopped praying, mom, and myself. I stopped praying, mom, and myself. But the man's in the bubble. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. Freedom will be given to me. I can feel it. I can taste it. Every morning when I wake, I'm jumping in my vortex shop to be in my boom boom boom. Yes, jumping in the vortex to be in my boom boom room. Be running in the vortex like, vortex, don't leave me out here in the world. How y'all doing this morning? I'm so happy I was able to get over here. Thank you for the comments. Like, I know, right? Listen, this pussy cat song. Listen, I'm like, please, I'm begging him to like, please, make this a song. Like, I'm singing it all the time in front of people like it's not saying pussycat. Like, seriously, it's like when you know, like, that's it, that's that thing. That pussycat song is that thing. People will want it. Like, the kids is laughing, like, and they gonna be singing it. I just, he tell them don't sing the wrong songs in front of nobody, not even me, and I'm the one singing it. So, it's just one of those things that's catchy. Yes. I mean, it's just one of those things. So let me just jump right in. So we on day 16 of the first 21 days of alignment, which eventually all of those will be on YouTube. So it'll be even easier to access. And day 16 is called, excuse me, day 16 is called What Do You See? And what it's really discussing is every time you go back and you think about who you were, you relive the moment. And a lot of times, well, I like to say I speak for myself. I know for me, when I go revisit my past, it's more about me trying to find some way, some way, somehow where I wasn't wrong. It wasn't my fault. Somebody made me do it. Somebody made me mad. I'm just not that scumbaggish. Oh me, oh my, how terrible I am. I shouldn't be that terrible. I could not have been that much of a bitch. Like, I just could not be this person. And so when you go to even relive it, even if somebody asks you, like, real talk, if we know that every time somebody asks us something, like, say somebody asks you what happened, it's a fight or whatever the case, you know how you start telling it, then but like in 2 minutes you back mad and then you crying or whatever. Everybody knows how that feels. So you would think, bless you, Davion, you would think that you would not even want to relive it just because of how painful that it feels. But there's a part of us in that retelling of the story that you want somebody to tell you you're right. You want somebody to ask you, did you whoop her ass? Did you whoop his ass or something like that? So that you could kind of gloat a little bit. You want some way for somebody to give you some type of reassurance that your role in the situation was not bad, right? And so when you do that, it's because you want somebody to tell you that you're right. And for me, whenever I go back and visit the past, it's because some way, some form of fashion, I want to feel like something about my actions was prompted by somebody else, and would and and we really have to, in taking accountability, that shouldn't be needed. And if that's not needed, you won't want to go down memory lane, because when you go back down memory lane, you put up new pink bubbles about the situation. So a lot of you don't need to revisit your past. Keep your past in your past so that it does not affect your now. A lot of us are not able to go back and revisit. And if you're not revisiting those stories with for no other reason, for strictly growth. You know what I'm saying? Not even retelling, like to pick something out to take you into now. There's no purpose in reliving your past. So that was really what 16 was about. And then that'll go back to, that'll kind of relive when we're saying, when Jay says like how you're now, how you, if you shape your board, it's a circle, and your now is your future and all that stuff. When you go back and you relive your past, it's making your past your now, which is helping to put more pink bubbles in your future, and it's all happening at the same time. And it's like, you don't want to do that. It's funny though, when I just said that, I really thought about when he was talking about that the other day, and like this concept of time travel, how they've made it so sci-fi and unreachable. First of all, every time you fly somewhere or drive somewhere and the times change, that's time travel. But just to say that everything that we're thinking, everything that's happening can be happening simultaneously. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Or it's like, whose future are you living? You don't have to, like you said, we're living Martin Luther King's children's super future in our now, which is their past. Like, everything is happening at one time, and depending on what you're doing in it will depend on where you fit in the time travel. And it's like not that hard. It's not that hard, but that's how they have us. Let me see what it say. Living in the past brings about depression. It does. And I mean, it's funny because I know yesterday he was like, thanking me for allowing myself to be a guinea pig. And it was times, and I know as I'm recapping, I'm gonna bump into some of those not great days, and I worry, like, I'm gonna laugh about them because, you know, you gotta laugh in order to grow. That's what I think. And it shows you where you were. But the same way I'm happy about the growth of learning how to maneuver, record, and looking at how we in the Clark studio and stuff like that. The same way I'm happy about that is the same way when I watch those videos, even in those times, that I'm going to be happy about it. I'm going to laugh about it. I'm going to be excited about it because that's growth. And for me, like, it was really important that I was not trapped in my head no more. I didn't want to be like that. I was in school yesterday, and these two young girls was talking, and it's just so fun. I love the honesty of the youth. Like, we might not give them enough credit in areas in which we are still bound in. It was two friends talking, and this one friend, it was a guy over there, two guys and a girl, but two girls and a guy, but the two girls are best friends. And so the girl was saying to the guy, basically, like, tell her what to do so that she could get this dude to leave her alone because he ain't a good dude to her. Make sure you got your key. He ain't a good dude to her, and she just trying to, like, get over him and stuff. And the friend was like, leave the motherfucker alone. I mean, I just don't understand why you can't leave him alone. And she was like, I mean, he won't leave me alone. She said, well, I tell you this. You just stop telling me about the bullshit that he's doing so that I don't want to smack the motherfucker in the face. And if you stop telling me the bullshit, then we won't have no problems. And I just thought that that was hilarious. I just really thought that it was hilarious. And I'm trying to get and so she was so upset that the girl was so upset that her friend wouldn't allow her to talk about him anymore. She didn't like it. And it was like, yo, you cannot grow if you keep going back telling people about what has happened. And I told the girl, I said, well, you know, some people don't let go until they're ready. And she just was like, I don't want to hear this shit. Keep it to yourself and we won't have no problems. And I just thought that that was a very good thing to say because she stopped her, get fucked from around me with that shit. And the friend knew exactly where she stood. So she was like, okay, let me not mess with her day. And she just went on to somebody else. And that's just the way you have to be. I'm trying to figure out why I can't see the comments anymore. Let's see. So I'm on here. I'm watching. Ah, I can't see what you're saying. So, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I just think that it's good to be honest. It's good to stop people from coming in your boom boom room. Oh, there we go. It's good to stop people from coming in your boom boom room and messing up your day and like kick their ass out. And again, if you reliving all the bad stuff, it will keep you in a place that you don't want to be in. Oh, the depression, and it will mess with your mind, and you'll be walking around depressed every day, every day, every day. So I'm telling the young girls, like, look, nobody stops messing with anybody until they want to. And the young girl was like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I said, you've been raised around a lot of strong people. She was like, yes, my parents, my mother and them, like they don't have that shit. She's like, my papa and my father, like I'm a princess. They have raised me to be this certain way. And I said, well, everybody ain't been raised like that. She hasn't had that. She's like, I just don't understand why you have to walk around wanting to please a man so much. I just don't understand. And I was like, well, that's your friend. And if she wants to, she said, well, I just don't want to hear that shit. And she just told her, and they just know. Most people are not bold enough to look at somebody and say, hey, I don't want to hear that shit. You just talked about this situation last night. Now you done woke up this morning and you want me to talk about it. You're gonna make me want to fight him when I see him. And we have to be that, we have to guard ourselves that much. Let's see. Yep, most definitely. Most people just ain't strong enough. Let me see. You got to tell YouTube to notify you, but always remember we go live. Oh yeah, yep. We're gonna always go live at 6:45. Always, always, always. There'll be something up. We'll be doing something. So y'all can get a look at this great board. And I don't know who did their boards the other day and how it's ever changing. I did too. But it's funny because let me see, high and low. In my boom boom room, I had clarity. I had feeling sexy and spontaneous, relaxation, alignment, and co-creation. That's what I had in my boom boom room the other day when we did it. Like I said, it changes. I've done one as my younger self, being Olivia Newton-John, watching Grease, me and Lauryn Hill, Beyonce, like all those people was in my boom boom room. And on my bubbles, I had meditate, writing, detoxing, singing, being punctual. All of those things were good bubbles for us. It's good bubbles for me. And so, yeah, all those things are good bubbles for me. And like I said, it changes depends on what you're trying to, what you want your board to. I ain't gonna say read to you because your board never lying, but you may be in a different place. Like sometimes you're on the yellow brick road. On my yellow brick road in my boom boom room, I might write other things because I have bumped into other things in life that has allowed me to fill my boom boom room with other things. So I would put something else. But it was funny because I was looking at my low, and in my low I put sex. But I didn't put sex because I think that sex itself was bad. I put sex for me because um, I think that as women, a lot of times we put so much emphasis on sex because we want someone else to make us feel good. That's what our insecurities and stuff is about, because we always looking for somebody or something to validate us. And sex with a man is usually one of those things. And that's why a lot of women don't get to know themselves. They don't explore themselves because they want somebody else, which is a man, to make them feel good. And so I put it there because, when I don't feel like knowing myself, I'll be in sex land trying to be submerged every day, all day, all day, every day, every day, all day. And so, but I had sluggish, being unbalanced, doubt, frazzledness. Because when I am feeling unbalanced and feeling doubt, it will create a frazzleness based off fear, because I'll be wondering who is judging me. So again, and then I'll say, well, smurder me then so I can feel better. So yeah, and I don't want to feel like that. And so I'm like, I'm going to I had the realization last week about my past year. And so that's why I'm like, okay, when I'm meditating, I'm staying balanced. Um, when I'm singing, it helps me not have fear about judgment. Um, when I'm punctual, I'm not rushing. And when I meditate, it helps me wake up on time and feel aligned. And so when I feel aligned, it's like I'm floating through my day. And so I'm not rushing. And it leaves me time to tops. It leaves me time to eat healthier. And it just makes me feel like I want to laugh because I'm not frazzled. I'm not like, beep, what you move? I'm trying to get to work. Beep, what you move? Oh my God, why is this? Oh my goodness, I'm behind this slow lady. Why is it that every time I'm trying to rush, behind this slow person? All the things that we happen when we feel like we are rushing. When I meditate, I don't feel like that. Like, I always want to meditate because that means that I will wake up on the right path, on the right track that day. So you got to do your board. I mean, that might be something, you want to do for yourself at least once a month. Like, if you're going to do some reflection, what I'm saying, do it through your board. That way, you're placing the things where you want. And if you reliving anything in any land and find yourself in the Debbie land, you can identify where it is without telling some emotional story that has you reliving a moment, and it's feeling so real to you that you building up all the bad emotion, all the bad pink bubbles, and you're not aligned with your source. But I think you should always celebrate in the contrast that comes in your now, because that's the way you show. Remember, you show what you don't want. Remember what you don't want, or just show how bad you go. Fight them off. Because you can't go through life without contrast. Some things that we live in is just built on we're apart. We've been aligned with other people that has made us also have to live through some of their contrast. It'd be like, she gonna be a handful. I used to say that about my youngest son. He gonna be a handful. Everybody, that youngest son, when you say speaking something over somebody's life, when they grow up and be that, that thing that you're like, oh, that's what you've been saying they were gonna be their whole life. So we have to be careful even in that. And it's just like one of those wild things. Like, you have to speak life into your situation, over your life, over your kids, over your family, no matter how it is. It's like we'll be quick to say all the bad things. And I think that's something that we do as human beings. Like, we pull out all the bad memories and we don't focus enough on the good things that we do have. So only thing we say is, oh, I don't like. I said I was gonna stop saying what I don't like and only say the things I do like. And so gonna put a song back on and welcome you Rug to the stage. You Rug, you Rug. I feel alive, expecting, I'm flying high, no longer worry, my life's a breeze, I stop resisting, and let it come to me, with my voice. I wake up in the vortex to look into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Feel me the way you want. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. La di da di da di da. George Franklin of the alumni. Green bubbles, black and brilliant, educated and cocky. I wake up in a vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Bubbling, bubbling. You can stop my dough, you can't stop my dough. No. Yes. Is it really crazy though to want to feel good? No, mama. I got to do what I got to do. Woo! Everything that I ever wanted, that I ever needed, will be given to me. I stopped Craig Mom and myself. I stopped Craig Mom and myself. But the beds and the bubbles. Woo! Woo! Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. Can you feel me? Feel me. It will be given to me. I can feel it. I can taste it. Every morning when I wake, I'm jumping in my vortex, y'all. To be in my boom boom boom. I got my blue dot, y'all. It's just that simple. It's just that simple to wake up and be in the vortex. Oh, I feel like I'll smoke cigarettes. Bro, I mean, it's really just that simple. I would now, if I was children's future, exactly. It is. I can see people watching this now, feel like watching the future. I'm telling you, like, this is something, and that's what is so great about the virtual world, because they can't take it down and be out there, but this will bring some more. Let's see what this song said to you about this morning. No longer worry, my life's a breeze. Stop resisting and let it come to me. I wake up in the vortex my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive.
Cut it, baby. Cut that motherfucker. When you cut that bitch, cut it like you cut the goddamn head.
Just look up all my bubbles and fly.
Cut that motherfucker. When you turn your phone to the side and get big and the comments go away. I just realized.
Yeah, that's how it's had that problems.
Cut that bitch like his head coming off. So then you probably can do that. Lock your phone, unlock it, whatever, lock your phone, and then you go back to it. Cut that motherfucker like you cutting his head off. There. Then make that smaller boy. And you in there, like swimwear. Cut that bitch like you cutting his goddamn head off, family. Yes, you have been talking to me. You. We ain't saying source no more. We saying you, goddammit. Mm-hmm. You. That's what I told y'all from day one. You. That's you. I want to change some words up. It's the same thing. The Bible says meditate on the word daily. Think on the word daily. That's all you doing is you thinking on that shit. You thinking on it. So meditating and thinking is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But can you really think without distractions? You can't meditate without distractions. What are you thinking about? I'm trying to think about shit. What source is trying to tell me? What are you thinking about? Really, I'm just sitting here listening, thinking about not thinking about that other shit. Will get me into a place of listening, not thinking about nothing. Thinking about the air conditioner, thinking about that thing, just focusing on breathing. The mind will relax itself. So we saying it like this. When I'm in my high place, it feels like heaven because I'm accountable for my thoughts. When I'm in my high place, it feels like heaven because I'm accountable for what I meditate on. Now think about this. Chris always said, I want to grow. I said, fuck growing, fuck learning. Growing, we learning. If you're accountable for your meditations, if you get a bear, that shit won't matter. It really won't. It'll be like, oh, that's an ass whooping I should have got 2 years ago. I was thinking about how broke I was. So I chose to rob a nigga. Now he came back, that bear came back. Every action you do is a result of a thought. It's the opposite. High, low, heaven, hell, accountable, blame, thoughts, actions. And it's been like that the whole time. We used to have right there accountability. We used to have meditate. We have sin. We just gonna call the sin your actions, what you do. So it ain't like I'm flipping the words on. Your actions are your sins, ain't it? And your thoughts are what you meditate on. The opposite of blame is accountability. The opposite of heaven is hell. The opposite of the high is low. The opposite of boom, boom, room is Debbie land. And the opposite of you, the source, is you. Everything on the top is supposedly good, God, heaven. Everything on the bottom is supposedly low. This is where you interact. This is you in the physical world. This is where you act at. You think up here. You blame down here. Your actions and your blame. Everything around you. I don't like my job because of the motherfuckers that be over there. I don't like my job because of the motherfuckers that do that. I don't like my job because the motherfuckers do this. I don't like my job because my boss do that. I don't like my job because they don't pay me enough. Everything everybody else do. I'm about to have to make her concoction. Her throat been itching lately. I think it's this new season. I don't even know what it is. I think it's the vents and shit. I'm going to get all that shit cleaned out again. Not run the AC this year. I mean, if you need to just chill, just keep set it up and I won't move. My actions. Everything is everybody. My mate ain't no good. It's him. I'm not happy because my mate ain't no good. No, you thought about him and you picked him. You definitely chose to go into them. You weighed the pros and cons of the situation out. And then down here, when I'm in my low place, I feel like hell because I blame everybody for my actions. Now, I didn't name the lesson today. I realized that's something I keep forgetting now that I'm on YouTube. I got to name the lesson in YouTube. I'll go rename the lessons. But today's lesson is saying the master and the slave. Who is the master and who is the slave? Let's discuss free will. Free will, that's the topic of the day. Free will, when they tell you the Bible says, God knows what he wants you to do, but you can do what you want to do. People always say, how is that free will? How is that free will? God picked my path. God ordained my path, destined my path, but I'm free to go astray. Yeah. Source knows exactly what you want to do. You know exactly what the fuck you want to do, but you can choose not to do it. That's free will. That's free will. This is the master, but it also can be the slave. This is the slave, but it also can be a master. Now, let me tell you how this shit happened with me yesterday. We're going to do this. We're going to name these things. Up here, this is OBS. I'm going to put that in names in the boom. OBS. And I'm going to tell you what that is. It's a streamer. It's a streamer. I'm going to show y'all the same thing as God, source, you, a streamer. And the camera, Logitech, was the software. Let me show y'all this shit. What Source told me this morning. And I got to explain to you the situation. If anybody was up, they probably seen it or whatever. OBS, Open Broadcast System, is a streamer service. A streamer, a service that allows me to stream this feed to YouTube. Open Broadcasting System say, we are a streamer app, and you can stream live to any program you want to if they fuck with us. YouTube happens to fuck with OBS. For people like me who don't have 10,000 followers, who can't go live on their mobile app yet, but you can go live on your phone, on your desktop or laptop, but you gotta have a streamer service. So OBS is the streamer. It sends the signal. Source, you. I must go back to source for a second, because some reason some people feel very good. That's what Abraham told me. She said, keep saying source in the beginning, then say you at the end, because some people feel so much better thinking that they received the signal from the outside. Well, that's what you're doing. This is your life. This is your universe. My universe is over there. Your universe is over there. All these blue dots, that square around that dot, it's universe. Y'all see how we in these parallel universes? Because if you can't see or can't hear, the world is not the same to you as it is to me. Your senses are different than mine. I don't give a shit when somebody gets killed on Facebook. You may do, I don't. That shit has no effect on me unless it's happened to Durham or some of my people or something. I don't know fucking strangers. That's no different than a motherfucker getting a bomb dropped on them in fucking Syria. I didn't know that old man. What the fuck are y'all talking about? I don't Facebook cares for stuff. I say that's fucked up for shit like that, and I keep moving. Shit that you say, oh, that's fucked up, and keep moving. A motherfucker think that this is what social media has done. Back in the day, you know they dropped a bomb on Syria? Oh, that's fucked up. Where my drink at? You know they did this in Afghanistan? Oh, that's fucked up. But I was shooting pool. You know this did this? Yeah, that's fucked up. But I was nursing my baby. So that's fucked up. But let me get back to what I was doing. You may get a moment of, man, that's fucked up. Shed a tear. But let me get back to get my dicks up. Let me get back to doing what I was doing. Social media has a way that you can do this. Man, they shot an old man on Facebook Live. That's fucked up. Let me get back to what I'm doing. Oh, I ain't doing shit. Well, let me go to social media and type about it and give people the idea that I fucking care. Because if I was doing something, I said, oh, that's fucked up. Let me post about that real quick. Man, that's fucked up. And what I would say, I wouldn't give a shit about the murder. I said, man, that's fucked up. Facebook still sharing that fight. Let me go murder my old lady now. Let me go do what I got to do. But now we have so many millions of motherfuckers that give that one baby comment. That's just like if we was in a room of motherfuckers and a motherfucker came in the room and said, a stranger just got shot right in front of the building. We'll say, oh shit, that's fucked up. Some motherfuckers gonna be nosing, run to the window and look down. I can see them in ass. Look, the blood going. Y'all come look. And some motherfuckers gonna say, I don't want to see no fucking blood. I'm cool right here. Can you get to going with the lesson, professor? Can you get to going with the seminar? Can you get to going with that shit? Because I don't give a fuck about that shit out downstairs. But if one motherfucker stand at the window and say, that's fucked up, y'all ain't even over here looking, there's a blood on the ground, then contagion theory kicks in, like a slow clap. Yay! Or a motherfucker at church and the motherfucker singing the song and they said, and love, and one motherfucker stand up and say, woo, there you go, goddammit, you singing that bitch. And then everybody else stand up too. Then before long, you don't want to look like the motherfucker not standing up because it looks like you don't care how good the music is and how good the fucking Holy Spirit is going in your house right now. Pastor, get up. You don't want to stand up. I'm fucked up from the club, burping up Waffle House and shit, burping up bacon and shit. I'm going to church for Easter with my grandma or my aunt just when I came home. And Pastor said, stand up. I don't want to stand up. Few old women stand up. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Yes, thank you. They start the music. Pastor said, we ain't up in here. Y'all ain't ready to praise the Lord. Usher the Holy Spirit in. I thought the Holy Spirit lives in us. So what if we sing enough and dance enough, sing enough and dance enough, motherfucker get to shouting and shit, then the Holy Spirit say, yes, it's time. I will come under the door of the church like smoke, fill the room, everybody inhale me, and now we have a Holy Spirit high, and everybody can goddamn fall out now. Are you fucking kidding me? We playing with each other like that? That's contagion theory. That's what contagion theory is. I'll be the guy in the crowd that say, hey man, we in class. That's a motherfucker got shot downstairs. I got a taxi ride. I need the goddamn professor to talk. And the professor said, you're sensitive, you're not sensitive. I said, hey professor, my tuition pay your salary. You better teach this goddamn lesson. Because if you're going to go over there and stand at the window and look at the dead student, I'm going to leave class and I'm going to go call me a bitch and fuck in the middle of the day and smoke me some reefer. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to waste my time while y'all mourning over that shit. Jesus said, let the motherfucking dead bury the dead. He's insensitive. No, I'm not insensitive. I don't sense that. I don't give a fuck. I don't sense that. My senses don't feel that. How the fuck you can choose to block what your senses feel? Somebody talking about me on social media. Don't put your goddamn eye senses on it. What they saying on the radio is making me sad. Don't put your goddamn ear senses on it. I just can't get over fucking him. He fucked me so good and then it make me fall right back in love. Don't put your goddamn touch senses on him. Oh, I love how that tastes. I'm so hooked on that. Oh, I can't stop. Don't put your goddamn taste senses on it. Don't put your smell senses on it. You know how you be kind of walking in the bathroom and it smell like shit in there? And you be trying to say to yourself, I'm going to kind of breathe through my nose because I don't want it to get in my mouth. But then you sniffing the shit. Then you say, I'm going to breathe so my mouth so I won't smell it, but I don't want to get too much in my mouth, and you counteract. It's like you're kind of holding your breath. And when you need to breathe, you get a little bit through your mouth and blow it off through your nose real quick. That's how you have to do. Hit that pussy from the back when that smell rise up, turn your head. Don't focus on it. Because if you keep thinking about how that pussy smell, and if you smell it, that dick gonna go down. Am I lying, fellas? Am I lying, fellas? If that pussy got a smell, even if you want it and you hard, you better hit that pussy quick. Oh, that pussy good. Keep your mind. Oh, that pussy good. It's wet. It's slimy. It's creamy. Oh, it's creamy. It's creamy. It's creamy. It's tight. Oh, look, guys, it's moving. The second you say that pussy stink, you like shit.
Oh, that's like a rampage.
Say what?
It's a rampage.
Hell yeah, that's what you gotta do when you're in that pussy to keep. And when you gotta keep from nothing, you gotta rampage backwards. Oh yeah, I'm just walking down the street, doing my thing. I'm walking over here, and you're doing your moving, you're doing your ABC, your high case A, your low case A, you fucking, you think about everything. I'm just at the mall, just doing things. If you, the second you look down at that woman, and she look back up at you, and give you that goddamn face where you done buried that dick to her, and you done held it down there, and she done rose up off the bed to you, and y'all done wiggled till you done got the very last piece of dick down there, and it's dangling, and then you make the head bulge when you're down there, and she look up at you like, it always end with a moan or start with the moan after moans. So you in that pussy, and you goddamn in that pussy, you then you then found her, and that's what I call catching her groove, and she done caught your groove. If you fuck around and go left, she pushed that pussy to the left. You be like, well, I'm a double left your ass. She double left that pussy. You be like, now, if this bitch is on this shit, I'm going to give her a up, down, A, B, select, start. That's something for the men. That's an old Contra code. But I'm going to give her a up, down, left, head, wiggle, tiggle, right, left. I said up, down, left, head, wiggle, tiggle, right, left. I said that bitch is on my move. That bitch said up, down, left, head, tiggle, right, left. I said shit, that bitch rocking my groove. And I think what happens is the groove gets down to like a joke my granddaddy told me. When I was a little boy, my granddaddy said, boy, when you first get some pussy, I'm going to show you how to get this pussy. And he was serious. He was telling me, catch her stride. And my brother used to always tell me, catch her groove. So I've been fuck master. But my granddaddy said, when you get in that pussy, this is what you do. You think about having some change in your pocket. Having some change in your pocket. And your granddaddy said, if I gave you some money to go to the store, he said, you got a dime, a quarter, and a dollar. What you gonna buy with that? I got to thinking, he had me rampaging. I said, a dime, a quarter, $1. I can get some penny candy, some chips, and I'm gonna get me a lollipop. So I get over to the little girl house, and the first thing I do, I'm about 7, 8 years old, and I get in that pussy, and in my mind, I'm gonna do what my granddaddy said. Move your hips like this. You got my hips, Chris? Don't get too much of it, you know. Granddaddy said, hit that pussy. You can just get me from up here. Dime, quarter, dollar. So it's like dime, quarter, dollar. In, out, left, right. Dime, quarter, dollar. Dime, quarter, dollar. Dime, quarter, dollar. And the thing was for her to catch my groove. And the little girl, as young as she is, she started throwing that pussy back. Dime, dime, quarter, dollar, dime, quarter, dollar, dime, quarter, dollar. And before we know it, we dancing. Like back in the day, you used to slow dance left, right, left, right, left, left. My brother told me that. When you slow dance with a girl, you get the grooving, and y'all catch the groove, she gonna go left, right, right. And you might put your little leg between hers as a kid, and you can learn. That's the goddamn groove. Y'all know that's the goddamn groove. Left, right, right, left. Unless y'all motherfuckers won't have it going to the prom and shit in the 7th and 8th grade. Y'all motherfuckers lame. But anyway, I'm hitting that pussy dime, quarter, dollar. And when the shit get good, we both get confused for a second. Because that's when you realize, oh shit, this pussy getting good. And she said, this dick getting good. I'm about to catch this groove. I'm confused for a sec. But then you get aligned. Both of you hear from your source. Because the source, her source and your source wants the ecstasy moment of coming at the same time. That's the greatness about this thing. That's total alignment. So I said, dime, quarter, dollar, dime, quarter, dollar, dime, quarter, dollar, dime, quarter, dime, quarter, dollar. Fuck it. $1.45, goddammit, $1.45. And she got the goddamn wine in that bitch too. We was $1.45 in each other. Everything adds up into a one thing. He started on Facebook, went to YouTube, went to this. For long, he got down Oprah Winfrey Live. And then it's like, Oprah's on my show. Then I'm fucking Oprah. I don't give a fuck. This shit ain't gonna take me long to blow. I'ma fuck Oprah Winfrey. Or watch her fuck somebody with a strap on one. Whatever Oprah Winfrey does sexually, I'ma be in the motherfucking room. Oprah be like, you can't fuck me, but I got a strap on. I be like, Oprah, can you take your Spanx off? I've been wanting to see how them stretch marks on this. I don't take my Spanx off, bitch! Just get him out of here. Oprah, hold up, but I just get him out of here. You don't bring that Bads and Bubble shit into my boom boom room. I said, well, bitch, you don't say boom boom room then. I say boom boom room to him. I want to him over here. You can't kick me out of this motherfucker. You use my words. I'm sorry for actually take your spank off. She's like, okay, let him in. Just turn around, Dale. I'm fucking in the ass. Chill out. I'm just saying. Stedman be like, y'all keep it down over here. I'm getting fucked in the ass too. I'm like, it's too much ass fucking in here, oh, Robert. I don't even want to be in here. Call me when you got your dykes around you. All dykes. One of them in there look at me and be like, it's a room. If it's a room full of 100 dykes, one of them will at least want to touch my dick. She might just get tired of her hand being empty and be like, okay, I'm still not a black man, but I'm just doing this for you. I'm not. Let me get back to the fucking lesson, man. The OBS is the streamer. It gives the signal. That is the source. That is you, but we're going to call it the source. The Logitech software is the software that runs the new web camera I bought. So is this down here in the world interacting? No, the camera is. So you're the camera. You're the one that see everything, hear everything. You can be touched. I don't know if cameras can smell, but you get the fucking point. You're the camera. That's the motherfucker that sends the signal and receives the signal. It receives the signals from the camera, but sends it back to the world. But it also sends a signal to the camera that has to be bounced back. Now watch this. My problem was I did the shit yesterday morning with no problem. Because what? I went to the source first. Now, this is to show you the difference in the slave and the master. A slave drive and a master drive. One of them is a slave and master, but they can. That's what free will is. Yesterday, I clicked on OBS Streamer first. OBS hooked up to the camera. And then I pulled up the Logitech software to operate the camera. What it sees is zoom, is pan, and whatnot, to control the signal that you guys see. And the motherfucker worked perfectly. This right here is the main software that drives the camera, Logitech. Once you open up Logitech, OBS can't access the camera. It can't take it away from you. I swear to God, that shit was just like that. That's how Source worked. Now watch this. I took the motherfucker to a blue dot in his own universe yesterday. Corey, me, and Shamika sat in the office about 4 hours fucking with this shit. And I said, I know I did it this morning. And this little young boy saying, well, maybe they goddamn something fucked up because I know what the fuck I'm doing. But instead of this, I'm showing him how the camera worked first. Yeah, this software worked the camera. Once I turn the goddamn camera on, that ain't gonna work. It'll pop up. See, I just saved you somebody's life just now. That's somebody's universe. I remember, normally I said this is my universe. This morning I said that's your universe. My universe is over here. And then I drew these and said these are multiverse. That's the multiverse. I just saved somebody's life catching that board. And it was just such an easy fucking catch. I'm going to go back and look at that because I don't even think I fucking, none of that shit. I'm just in a calm mode now. That's the source right there. Hoo-hoo-Jew, voodoo that, voodoo. Woo. Anyway, so when we get in the office, once I turn the camera on, this come up, but it's blank. It's not receiving the signal from the camera because it can't take away the focus. Source cannot override your motherfucking mind. It can be sitting here saying, I have predestined your life. You're supposed to be a lawyer. You're supposed to do this. You already know what you want to do. But you have what? Free will. You cannot do it. But in your not doing it, they call what you're grieving the Holy Spirit because you're never happy with yourself. You're never happy with yourself. If you don't do what this motherfucking camera, this operating system is telling your motherfucking camera to do, you'll never be happy, but you can live. Now watch how me show you how this works. Should work. Then I fucked around. He said, start it all over. Let's try it again. I turned the goddamn operating system on first. It clicked up, showing the camera. I pulled up. The shit worked perfectly. He said, man, let's test it again just before you go. He tested it. He fucked around and turned the goddamn camera on first. Same thing. Now, he done downloaded the shit and hooked the camera up to his fucking laptop. He turned on the operating system first. Shit worked perfect. He tried again. He done left this up. Don't close it out. It don't come up. You have to close this out. This motherfucker has full control. You, us. We have full control to say, we want to receive the signal. Once we start receiving the signal, this takes over. Right now, when I want to stop this camera, right now, fuck it, let me show them. It's better for them to see it. We'll put it back up. Let me zoom it out one. This is the software to control the camera. See how you can't see the image within that now. This is the software that's streaming you the image. I can only control the zoom and pan on the camera. I cannot do anything else. Now watch this. I cannot stop this camera with this software. The only way I can stop this camera right now is to go over here and click on stop streaming, stop recording. And it will turn this camera off. So what I'm trying to show you is once you get up in the morning and give your life and your mind to the Open broadcast system, the streamer. You will receive the perfect stream to turn your goddamn camera on, first of all, because it turns the camera on. And then it receives from you and you receive from it, and you can broadcast to the world. Now, while this is on, this can see, turn, interact, up, down, smell, hear, listen. But it cannot interrupt the fucking matches that is receiving from the goddamn signal. If I turn this one on first, this screen will be black. Ain't that some shit? Yeah. So let's look at this. Remember the board. Let me zoom in so you can get it. This screen, this whole screen right here, is this board up here. Now watch me zoom in so you can get this. I'm going to use this to zoom to the board. See that? You are this, and that's the operating system. Now watch me demonstrate it on the screen. This area, this screen streaming service is source. You are this camera. If you choose to take, right now tuned in the source, the only way I can stop this camera is go to the source. In the very same way, this is you, God. This is you, your mind. You can take over, but when you take over, you don't have access to that screen anymore. Now let me break it down up on the board. Now watch how quick Chris can come in and realign this motherfucker. I got it right. That's so she can see exactly how we're supposed to be realigned. Now, check it out. Watch it. Seriously. If I wouldn't have figured this out, we wouldn't have no broadcast this morning. Not because we didn't have all the right equipment. We thinking the computer faulty or the camera faulty. Some ain't right. We not thinking. We ain't aligned, God damn it! You're not too fat. You're not too short. You're not too tall. Your ass ain't too big. Your ass ain't too small. That rhyme. You're not too fat. You're not too tall. Your ass ain't too big. Your ass ain't too small. You're not too black. You're not too light. Goddamn, I'm gonna write that song. That's gotta be a song because it came live. You are perfect. You are that strong nut. The sperm determines the sex of the child. Women be like, oh, I provide that seed. Yes, you do, but the child is the goddamn sperm, motherfucker. The child is the tadpole. You are the incubator. You are the pond. You are the water. You are the place. You ain't no fucking amphibious. The goddamn frog sit on a female frog and fuck for hours. And shoot baby tadpoles in there, and they come out baby tadpoles. As a sperm, you're a fucking baby tadpole, a head and a tail. When you first hit that egg and going in, the same fucking head and tail starts to form. The goddamn life is the fucking sperm. You get that straight, fucking black females. And black men, you can't have a place for your sperm to live and grow without her. It be like the black woman is to give her life. That's a goddamn lie. She don't give shit. She received nut. I'm going to give you some pussy. Now, this is a side note. That's a problem. I'm going to give you some pussy. That's your fucking problem. You think you're giving pussy away. Mm-hmm. No, you're receiving dick. So what you should be saying is, I don't receive from you, like they say in the church. I don't receive that. Mm-hmm. You walk around when you think you have the option to give your pussy away, you have made it valueless. Men be like, women giving pussy away. So if women are giving pussy away, then men don't have to be a certain standard. Listen, goddammit, you fucking idiot. I'm talking to my black females. You fucking idiots today. When you think you give pussy away, when motherfuckers give pussy away, when motherfuckers give anything away, what's the standard? Oh, they just giving it away. Well, stand in line, motherfucker. Everybody gets some cheese. Everybody gets some welfare. Everybody gets a drink of water. You goddamn fool. You let that white man think you got something to give away through romance. And I don't give a fuck how mad you get. But when you receive a man will say, let me get my shit together and present myself a certain way so a woman will receive my package. There you go. I'm going to step off the screen for a second.
That right there.
I'm going to step up. But keep it right there. Watch this. Get a rise up on your ass and come right back. Man, women then stop giving away pussy. So that means we just can't show up like we is no more? Nope. You gotta put some and make your package look receivable. I've been the God King. I've been a man amongst man. I've been the one educating you. I've been the only nigga to stand up and say, bitch, you don't give me shit. You ain't the life walking around in my bones, bitch. Your egg is just a place for my fucking bowl to rest, bitch. You ain't shit. Stop placing that fucking value on your pussy. We equal. You got a motherfucking place that drops down at a certain time of month. And once I put my seed in that son of a bitch, you incapacitated. I can go make me 50 more that day. I got the power. You better get in line. You better get in line with the way things go. I know that hurt, but dick hurt when it get down to the bottom, don't it? Will it feel good? Grandma call it a good hurt. Make us men prepare our package. Start receiving instead of think you giving. Because once you give, and if I look at it as I receive, once I receive, I'm going to eat pie till I don't want no more. I don't, because there's a whole buffet in here. The world is a buffet. You think I'm going to go to Golden Corral and don't eat nothing but the goddamn bourbon chicken? Bitch, you out of your mind. That's why men eating at other buffets, eating at other trays in your goddamn face. Men come up there, I got 5 bitches. Oh, I don't want to commit. I do that. If you look good enough, if he's make enough money, if you smile right, you ready to do what? Give him some pussy. Because you think you're giving some away. But if he come up to you and say, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this, you can say, I don't receive that. You seem like you trying to make your package look a little extra shiny. You can recognize bullshit more. Bullshit meat on you trying to make your package, you really old, dirty ass, dusty ass, oily box with some Christmas wrapping and a bow on you. But I can see. Let me examine you. Examine your heart, your mind, your soul. I ain't ready to receive yet. And then you're expecting bullshit. You don't get hurt. But when you think you're giving pussy, oh, package look good, I'll give that something.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Same way. Free will. Your mind takes control. The software takes control. I want to get this fuck boy some pussy. Your source says, don't do it. Don't do it. You got control of everything, of the signal, of everything, because you turned the camera on first. You got up and started your day without going to the source, the signal first, going to the streamer first. You want to do it, something says don't do it, you do it. Shit be fucked up. Now you're down here in Debbie land. bitter, sad. That's another notch on my belt. I didn't fuck for nothing. Now I'm down here and sad. You feel low because you're 42. You gave a young boy some pussy. Never thought, damn, I never thought I'd have a phase where I start fucking with a young boy and get dick whipped and had this little young boy searching through my phone and shit. Doing dumb shit. And I'm literally putting up with this fucking young boy because I didn't know these young motherfuckers are more mean and violent than the older niggas. Not only will they cuss and scream at your ass, they will say, give me your fucking phone. Give me your code right now. Right now, right now. I want to look at your last text before I walked in the goddamn house. And be serious. And if you don't do it, they're going to go bitch on you first. Give it to me. Why? Oh, you can't show it? Give it to me. Give it to me. I watched my aunt fuck with a young boy. Give it to me. Yeah, I said, this guy's really asking my aunt for the code to her phone to see her last text in front of me? Bitch, I want to fuck you up. But I really want to slap her stupid ass. You goddamn stupid ass idiot. You letting this young boy threaten you and he faggot threatening. Give it to me. Give it to me. Why you can't do it? I would give you mine right now. I'm saying that's because you came over here to search her phone and you erased all your shit before you walked in the door. And you wiped it off so your swipe number won't be on it or your finger. You do. That's what men do, bitch. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll show you here. Take mine. Take mine. Take mine. And her stupid ass like, oh, she's so emotional and so caught up in the blue beard hair. Like, if he gonna give me his, maybe I get a chance to look through his, but I don't want to see my. Let me think. Well, Paul was texting me. I was just saying I was curving him, so I curved him. It's one text in there when Big John said, hey, and I said, hey, what's good? You know I always be thinking about you. And I was about to go get that dick. That's the one he gonna look. That's way at the bottom though. That was 3 weeks ago. That faggot motherfucker, give me your phone, give me your phone. Give me, yeah, I'll show you mine. Then you don't give it to him. Then you want, give me your shit. Or I leave, bitch. I'm gonna throw something before I go. Then you like, oh, that old long young dick with all that stamina, fuck 3-4 times a night finna walk out that door. No, sorry, bye. Take my phone. Now he holding over your head a 3-week go text because you said, hey, Big John, why you calling big? Because the nigga 6'6", 300 pounds. He was always called Big John. Is his dick big? I ain't fuck him. Yes, you did. He's my brother. Anything, he's still gonna make it something. So listen to this first. Then let this take control. Once this is involved and it's still tuned into this, you can get all that shit. Now, while you're down here in the bitter, sad land, you feel low like in hell and you're blaming him for your actions. But the second you want to let the source take over, you said streamer take over. As soon as you pop up, streamer says the same thing every time. I know you feel better like you're in heaven because you're being accountable for your thoughts. You're down here sad, feeling low in hell, blaming everyone else for your actions. I feel better up here in heaven because I'm accountable for what I thought. I was wondering, was young dick good? I was wondering, could I fuck a young boy and control him and just sit on top of his dick, ride the shit out of him, make him nut, make him a sandwich and just control his fucking mind? I was wondering, but I got controlled by the dick. Golly. I'm accountable for my thoughts. Guess what I'll do? I'll never do that again. Or guess what? I'm going to keep getting me them, but I'm going to just maneuver it differently. Oh, I'll make some shit good. That's bad. Some shit that's goddamn 75% good and 25% bad. That's a good situation to me. You really got to be 50-50 is good to me because I ignore 50% of the shit. 50% of the shit about Chris that I don't like, I just fucking ignore. Chris, yeah. Chris pop up everywhere in my boom boom room, everywhere. My wife accidentally, I don't know why, she gonna call me 3 times back to back for every fucking thing, every time. She be like, oh, and you know I ain't gonna call you back to back 2 more times. And she do it somehow, some way. It's just her mind, she forgets. That's been a thing since day one. I ignore that shit. That shit don't bother me. How late she used to be, that shit, the more you ignore shit, the more it get better because you don't attract that to your situation. I realized when I used to be like, Chris, I'm a motherfucker sit here, I'm gonna take me a shower because I just got out the shower. When I get out the shower, it take me a while to stop sweating. So I said, I'm gonna take me a motherfucking shower, I'm gonna lay here and smoke me a motherfucking blunt and play with my dick while I watch you get dressed. Put on your makeup and shit, all like she used to do your hair and shit. I'm gonna play with my dick looking at that fat ass while you getting dressed. And sometimes I would detach her body from my ass and her ass just be someone else's ass. And my wife is always in go mode. Like she said, she can always resort to sex to feel better. So I said, turn around. And she'll be right in the mirror, turned around at the other angle, doing her hair sideways so I could see that pussy open up. I've always liked hair. I could see that hair hang down in that triangle, bend that shit open, that red hole open up. I be playing with my dick. And then she still take a long ass time. I'll get dressed somehow and she ain't finished. Because it looked like she about finished, but she not. She gonna rechange 3 shirts. Now I'm mad. But if I do what I do, I won't be hot because I'd have been cooled off. But I realize if I just say, shake that ass for me, or just stand there. And I play with my dick and relax. I've been caught me a nap. She'll tap me, Javon. I wake up, she fully dressed. All I gotta do is put my fucking clothes on and we leave. If I just relax and let shit be. If I just ignore shit. That's why the Bible said the unsanctified husband is sanctified by the wife's faith and vice versa. Just leave that shit alone. She'll come on around. This shit we're watching today, and now I can say I got this shit. I ain't got no more worries about this shit because I got it. Why? I listened to source first. Yesterday, night before last, I had a panic attack fucking with this shit. Yesterday, I fucked with it all day longer with no panic attack because I was in the office with my blue dots. I was about to go buy some other shit and this, that, and the other. I said, but I'm in starvation mode right now. Chris said, well, we got to go up. I said, yeah, we need to go up. I said, fuck it, we'll use the goddamn laptop with the broke screen. It should be cracked, but as long as they get the message. Then Source said, why you gonna fuck the signal up? I said, so you saying buy more shit, Source? Then I'm gonna go buy some shit. That must mean some money gonna come to me. I'm gonna sell a couple of talks tomorrow. Source said, why you gotta go buy some shit? Why you gotta think it's the equipment's fault? Why you gotta think it's your mom and daddy who made you fault that your life is fucked up? Why you gotta think it's the folks that's raised you fucked up? Why you gotta think you a fucked up piece of equipment? Why you can't see one more time, can you align that fucking equipment to source? Why you can't see one more time that you align your fat ass to source and lose that weight? Align your motherfucking ass to source and finish your book. Align your motherfucking ass to source and chase your dream or do what the fuck you want to do. Align your motherfucking ass to source and attract your mate. Me and Shamika was sitting in the car yesterday talking. And we had long talks sometimes. We sitting there fucking talking after we left the office. And I'm like, yo. She like the bears and bubbles. I said, I know you ain't went back and look at everything because you get it and you be around me all the time and we talk this shit all the time. And she like, yeah, I know you ain't read my whole book because you get it. I'm like, yeah. Once I read the first chapter, I knew what you were saying. Now I'm going to say it like I told her. Here is our happy place. Here is our unhappy place. But I was doing it sideways, here and here. I said, I brought people from here to here. But no matter how good this is up here, the second you stop focusing on playing this game, you will find yourself back here and you will be here for minutes, hours, days, months at a time before you know it. This is mental health up here. This is insanity down here. But let's just go up here. This is your best life up here. This is your worst life down here. Now watch this. Some people's best life is a mate, being happy, whatever, and that's good. I got all that now. My best life is being Jay-Z, Barack Obama, Bob Marley, Martin Luther King status. And she was saying, me too. I said, we the type of people that anything short of that is fucking misery. There's no way I'm going to neglect 35, 36 years of my life chasing my dream, then all of a sudden start chasing it and I don't hit that bitch. Took me 35, 36 years to realize what my shit was. Anything short of that is misery for me. So guess what? I have to stay up here. Because the thought of not being the next famous Martin Luther King race changer, 1 second down here, the thought of that drives me fucking crazy. some people's up here is just, I'm not down there no more. And that's cool. That's cool. Mm-hmm. But you still better stay up here. That's my biggest fear. And it's not even fear no more. It's driving me. It keeps me up here. We was talking. I said, yesterday she called me. She was like, yeah, I'm in Facebook jail. I said, why? Some torso shit. I said, damn. She said, yeah, I was taking all my naked girl videos down from naked girls and putting them on YouTube. I said, what made you do that? She was like, I don't know, I was just feeling it. She said, partly because you was fully going to YouTube, and we had talked about it, so I figured it was time. But then it was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So that wasn't that miraculous to me. But she was doing that before she went to jail. She went to Facebook jail and got that feeling of, wow, my fucking voice is stifled. I'm the naked girl, and I can't post on my page. Your voice taking everything that you've built. It's taken and dedicated your page to the upliftment and advancement of your people. So I'm like, fuck that. YouTube. You and Chris YouTube and that shit. Boom. But the point is, I woke up mad. I was like, YouTube don't deserve us. And in my anger, I was like, Chris, we getting off YouTube. But I had these angry moments and be good. But Chris was on me. You gonna set the YouTube up today? Chris, I'll set it up tomorrow. You should set it up today. Chris, I'm gonna set it up tomorrow. You should set it up today because you're mad. God damn it, I was mad earlier and I ain't mad no more. I just finished. No, Javon, it's time to set it up. It's time to set it up. Just in my boom boom room, 99.99% of the time, she is in the boom boom room fucking with me. But I swear to God that 0.1% of time, I've learned, fucking listen. When Chris is persistent, fucking listen. Because she's playing this shit willy-nilly. She's learning more, but she's got a gift that just, floating through life, and shit just works for her. So when my wife said, get this shit set up, and some say, hey, I listened to my source. I stopped listening at her. Because I was like, yeah, in my boom room again, you're trying to force me to be on YouTube. She's always said, but you've always said YouTube forever. Yeah. And I would be like, I'll know when it's time. YouTube when it's time to go global. Facebook, isolate myself to 35 to 50 years old. Certain community. YouTube is like everybody coming to see that shit. So the time came and I almost missed it. Then I listened to Source. Source said, listen to him, motherfucker. She the one that forced you to get the fucking board. It's the same vibrational feeling of Chris is irritating me again in my boom boom room, but something seemed like she's extra irritating.
Because when I don't stop and I know you not, you know what I'm saying? Like when I ain't stopping, usually it's like a hint. You know, I come back a couple of days like, and then and you're like, hey, look. I'm like, no. Mm-hmm. Everything has lined up on my end to say to you, you don't stop talking about it until he understands that this is not just some type of.
Now, I want you to comment on that at the end because there's a major message I have to show. And saying that, me and Shamika met before me and Chris. Friends, buddies.
Not before.
Became friends. That's I did meet her. She had bought food from me twice at the spot. I just didn't recognize.
I know that was together. You mean but before
get the point. I said it wrong. Me and Shamika was friends before me and Chris. So I damn near fought them to be friends with each other. So you got 3 dots. Shamika and Chris. Chris is a dot. Shamika's a dot. I damn near fought them to be friends with each other. They fucking twins. They the naked girls. Shamika starts taking her shit off, prepping for the YouTube shit, moving her shit, and gets sent to jail the same day, which lets me know that I'm in the right frame of mind by listening to Source. And Chris is goddamn nagging the fuck out of me. YouTube, all fucking day. So finally I listened to my Source. Source said, listen to your blue dot, motherfucker. and I went frantic to set up YouTube. Now, Chris can verify this. She's on the bed laughing at Shamika's post. Some nigga done sent his dick and body and shit. She cut the head off and the dick off and just showed like this much of his chest, like a tattoo. Anybody recognize this guy? He keeps sending me his dick. Chris is laughing at it. I'm mad as shit. She laughing because I'm having a fucking panic attack trying to set up YouTube. And then I learned the next day, Betty Wright told me she was laughing at me during my panic attacks. Normally she'd be like, oh, you good? You okay? She just so calm and cool. And I was getting even more panicky because I'm like, I'm trying to set this shit up. And this bitch is texting with Shamika about some goddamn torso shit over here laughing. And I'm having a panic attack. But that post is the post that put her in jail. So while they laughing about the petty shit she getting done, she getting put in jail, losing her voice. I'm having a panic attack. But it all shows that it was YouTube time. This message proves that I got this shit now. And any technical difficulties come, we go around that shit. And I'm going to set y'all up with this shit called Twitch that my son told me about, that the kid's been using for a long time. And he said, you can make money off Twitch.
And think about how we even had that conversation with him for his long.
Yeah, we had the long conversation from him because he forgot his goddamn key again. And I said, and my wife wants to get home. She know I'm gonna be like, she like, Davion in the house, I said, he forgot his key. I said, she know I'm gonna say, well, let his goddamn ass stay outside. Let him learn. So I know she gonna try to manipulate. Well, we'll just go over here and stop by here and he ain't go home. I said, nah, we're gonna go over to the office, to the other apartment and work on this YouTube shit. I don't even wanna feel like working on the house. I'm gonna change the vibration. Cause I'm gonna make sure he out that bitch a good amount of time. And then I start doing an Indian rain dance, praying to Jesus it rain. Cause I wanna know if he got common sense to sit on the deck up under the thing, whether he get wet.
What happened when we was looking for everything the night before and the frantic with the rain, you left the door unlocked. So something told him go check I don't know why he checked that van because we ain't drove it in so long.
He sat in the van.
He had a chance to sit in the van.
So that let me know he thinking.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm going to sit over here to make sure he's sitting outside in the fucking dark. Because she going to try that bitch shit. That little motherly shit. And just to show us when we sitting there, she like, are we ready to go yet? I'm such and such. She said, and this is what's so sad how women do. She said, are we ready to go yet? Because Davion at the house. I said, let him fucking sit outside. I'm fucking with this. She said, yeah, but I know he ain't ate out there. I said, he ain't gonna goddamn die. He didn't ate the lunch or something. He ain't gonna goddamn die. Then later she said, well, I want him to learn his lesson, but I don't want him to be outside too long. I said, fuck him. Let him goddamn learn. I want him to sit out there till his goddamn phone die and he get bored and he can't do nothing but go down into Debbie land and think about how much he hate his fucking parents. And then I'm going to bounce him back up to accountability. This your goddamn fault. That's how you learn. He learned from his source. We teach him the law of attraction. I relate this shit to my kids. So finally this motherfucker gonna tell me, I'm hungry, I'm weak. I said, Chris, you done fasted for 10 days in a row. You'll be all right. I just won't go bend.
You should have just told me I was in for the ride. I'd have just been like,
I told you I was going, once we got in the car, I said, I'm going to make him stay out long. So you said, but he ain't ate. I said, Chris, I'm staying at the fucking apartment till I finish.
6:30.
7:30. This is what's so weak about fucking females. That's why they can't raise a man a certain way.
That's right.
New age females. See, older age females didn't walk around saying how strong they was. They were resilient. So they can raise a man. Because they won't calling themselves strong. Raising weak boys. I'm sitting here like, from fucking 2:30, watch this. Let me show you how fucking weak she is. How fucking weak-minded and excuse-making she is for that fucking boy. And that's why the men ain't shit. And watch this. This ain't knocking her. But this is just a woman's mentality. And this is how she's supposed to think. She's supposed to be the nurturing, caring one.
That's what Shamika always say. If I had a son, I would turn him gay.
Yeah. But if she understands the balance, then watch this. What time you got out of school? 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. Let's call it 7:30. He's sitting in the van. He ain't ate. He has football practice from 2:30 and get home at 7:30, running around sweating in the hot fucking sun and don't die without eating. So he gonna die in the van without eating, sitting down. It's fucking irrational. It's saying stupid shit because you want your way to happen. That's all it is. I don't want my son to sit outside that fucking lawn where you motherfucking gonna let him sit out there outside because I'm his daddy and he gonna learn that fucking key shit. We gonna make him responsible. Oh, I'm gonna put him in the oven a little bit to make him responsible. Oh, I see his cake of responsibility rising. It's still soft and sunk in the middle, but it's too cold. Let me take him out the oven. Bring him out half goddamn baked. And that's all we got is half-baked boys walking around. And some of y'all happen to fuck with them and be they boyfriends, be they girlfriends, because our mama started it with us. Oh, half-baked ass son of a bitch. That's my new word. That nigga half-baked, man. His mama took him out the fucking oven too early. His mama ain't put enough heat on him. Y'all know why I'm like I am? My mama put that goddamn pressure on me. My mama was a woman, a feminist that cared about women. When she got hurt, she cried. She might smoke reefer, smoke joints. She cried. She didn't walk around, I'm strong, ain't no man. My mama kept looking for a man. Now she got a great motherfucking man, 20 years younger than her, that's by her motherfucking side. She never gave up. Bought her a motherfucking house. Put her on some goddamn land. Raised her fucking children. Tisha and Tasha got his name. My little sisters got my mama's boyfriend name tatted on their body. That's their father. Rip, goddammit.
Great grandfather.
And that's my nigga. Because he raised them girls right after I left. So I'm a resilient motherfucker, but we raised a
he
weak
ain't
boy.
that much older than you.
Yeah, motherfucker ain't that much older than me. 20 years younger, shit, than my mama. Tune in the source, get the signal, then you can beam to the world. Stay tuned in, you still in control. You still in control. You still in control of the free will. You still got it. The free will is I'm gonna turn the source off. That's what free will is. You can turn the source off. You can turn source off. You can choose not to listen to source. You can choose not to listen to source. But source is ever present. And if you don't choose to listen to source about that thing, you just wonder why you walk around fucked up. And source says, you don't have to wonder. You remember the specific day, time that you lost your peace and your joy because of a conversation that you had in your motherfucking head with yourself. I'm out of here. Y'all know what the fuck that means. Wrap that lesson up. They know what that means. You see what I'm saying, Chris? That's you remember that specific time you lost your joy. You decided to say fuck it. Like you said in the 4th grade, you said, man, fuck school.
Yeah. It was just too much. Well, you know, I can't, let's see. This is the delay, so I can't tell where I'm at on the screen. Oh, let me see. Yes, I can. I should be able to come up. Let's see. I see I'm coming. I see I'm coming. Am I there? Let's see.
You good?
So yeah, going back to this thing, it's just funny because you know, in Bears and Bubbles.
You need to use the board. Sit down. I should have got you right as a producer. Slide over a little bit, or you can turn when you need to use the board. And
Yeah,
you do it. Do your thing.
So it's just funny because when you get this, you know, in Bears and Bubbles with the accountability, you know, just how y'all watched us go back through our life and where I have been, and just a part of me that's had to think like, yo, I picked somebody that I felt was gonna, I attached my life onto someone that I felt was going to be great because I wanted to be great. And when you use people or you feel like you're using somebody, how down you are on yourself, right? So when you know this and you're like, damn, but that's who he was, and you said yes, 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 before you realize, but you know you felt right, la la la, right? So anyway, what I'm saying is that in that moment, if I couldn't embrace who I realized that I was when we were in this moment, it could have made me not want to push because I didn't want to seem like the woman just pushing, pushing, pushing. Because I want to, I want to feel comfortable. We ready to go to the next step. But I'm like, when you're aligned, you understand what's happening. And what I knew was that it was time for a shift, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the push. And I know that I'm in the boom boom room all the time. And some of what I realize is some of the discourse that we have felt is because I've always popped up in the boom boom room wanting to push my way in. But like I told him yesterday, there's no way that I can know when it's time for me to push if I'm not in the boom boom room. So I'm following behind in every boom. And like I said, the boom boom room be changing sometimes. These different scenarios, different movies going on in there. And I'm in the passenger side, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm in the back seat, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm on the beach with them. Sometimes I'm playing Snoppily with them. Like I'm just always somewhere. And you know what I'm saying? So I get it and hey, fuck it. I'm just gonna always pop up. Here I go, here I go. Because only in those moments I'm like, no, it's go time, it's go time, it's go time. And and me being in school, I understood that he is the thing that they are telling us that you're supposed to either want to be like or find as an agent to promote. And I'm like, you are this thing and it is time. And we spoke global and Facebook has you blocked in. Now YouTube is global. So it's time to go there. And that's just what it is. And so you have to always be aligned because if you're not aligned with yourself, that's why this was so good because I saw him go through it. And for once, I laughed and I felt fine because and like I remember me and Shamika was talking the other day and she was like, I hope you won't mad at me because I laughed and I was like, nah, you gotta laugh because laugh show you where you at. The other person where they at. I laughed because I just couldn't understand how we know we've been so aligned. I didn't understand where the frustration was. And so usually I'll try to overhelp or whatever, which make him, when I'm trying to overhelp and he in his space, it makes him maybe, snap or something, then I'll be sitting up there mad. And I was like, nope, let me just go into my own boom boom room and laugh about this naked man, this stomach that Shamika's like, you so lucky I didn't put your face, you better be happy. And I went into my own space and I let him have his moment. And to know that this right here is the thing that's controlling us most of the time. It just made so much sense to me because I seen him do it. You have to turn that on first. It's amazing. Great message. Great message. I hope y'all understood it because it's just a great message for everybody. Right? You turn that on first, or this will lead you so strong it will override that. And that's what we know. This is all the naysayers. This is all the bad stuff that has happened to you. And then if you can't even live in this happily, you'll create that. And that shit is where schizophrenia and all that stuff live. That's your yellow smut. I read this book called The Yellow Wallpaper. It's a story. And that's what it is. It's yellow smut. That's what I think stuff like postpartum and stuff is for women. Just not being aligned, not sure you're going to be a good mother, not thinking you picked the right person, not because that person ain't right, but because you may not feel happy about the why you picked the person and all that stuff. That's that yellow smut. That's that insanity. So, yeah, blew down the line. It's just, this board, y'all, this board. It's great, great lesson, great lesson. So I'm gonna take us out with a song again, and definitely share this on your page. tell people about it. Um, this is the cure to mental health. This is not religion. I don't even look at it as spirituality. This is the cure for mental health. We live in a world that's created so many mental illnesses for people that were walking around self-medicating for in so many different ways. We have a new society of homeless young adults because parents have put them on meds, and a lot of that came from, like he just said, with my half-baked kids. We've raised these kids to be half-baked, don't know how to control them, and put them on meds instead of us holding ourselves accountable. And that's so unfair. That's why I'm in school. Like, I see the problems that's happening, and I know that the young adults supposed to get their shit together. But I have a sensitive spot for them because I feel like we have created the mess that we've created, and we're trying to talk to adults that you had that's put, and we putting each other in Facebook jail as adults, and we wonder why these kids so messed up. I see what I would have done to my son without, what I'm saying, Jay putting his foot down in general. Because what I'm doing is the best I feel like as a mother I can give. Like, I try to put my foot down enough, but it ain't enough. And I know that. I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? The coddling of a black man from a black woman. Like, I don't know where that changed and why they like that. Why we like that. I don't know. But we know that we not raising a great quality young adult, male or female. And a lot of this is because us grown people cannot get on this board, cannot live honestly through this board. Or once you do it, you decide, I'm gonna stay in pink land, because it's better to stay in pink land and blame other people than to just hold yourself accountable so that you could be up here in heaven. It's just better to do. People just won't do it. So here you have it. Here you have it. Thanks, Urug, for bringing it home again. I'll be right back. Everything I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Yeah. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Da 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 da. Green bubble, black and green, educated and cocky. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love this voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Lovely, bubbly, you can stop my dough, you can't stop my dough, no. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Woo. Everything that I ever wanted, that I ever needed, will be given to me. I stopped praying, mom, and myself. I stopped praying, mom, and myself. But the beds and the bubbles. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. Yes. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. Feel me will be given to me. I can feel it. I can taste it. Every morning when I wake, I'm jumping in my vortex, y'all. to be in my boom boom room. I got my boo. Oh yeah. Yep, he won't forget that key again, Chocolate. You are so right. I'm jumping. Yes, yes, yes. He will not forget that key again. And I knew that. In my mind, I was like, I could go about 4 hours. But once it was like, oh, it's too long. But yes, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Sure, Jay will be back up. Hopefully, Uncle Sylvester will come visit us today. And, pussy, 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 pussy cat. Like, hopefully. Jay, is Uncle Sylvester coming over today? Is Uncle Sylvester coming over today?
He only come over when I call him.
Are you going to call him today or what?
Can I have that for my boom boom room?
Yeah, well, I got to go to school, so I'll be on campus.
Can I have that? Can I have that? Can me and my uncle chill? Every time I get ready to chill with Uncle Sylvester, she want to be there. Every time I try to chill with Country and his daddy, Freddie G, she right there.
But listen.
Freddie G be like, hey, why you got to bring your bitch over? Country like her, so Country don't mind her being there. Freddie G can't stand her. I just want to chill with Country and his daddy, Freddie G.
But listen, that's because I'm telling y'all to record Pussy, Pussy, Pussycat.
I am.
I need to be there. Pussy, pussy, pussy. I need to be
I'm going
there.
to the real studio and record
I
that
know.
live.
Oh, you going to record it live?
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to record that live. I'm going to record that Pussycat live on YouTube, show y'all how a song is made. Or how I make
but don't I need to be there to record?
Hell no,
y'all. Record it.
I'm going to record that and shut it down.
I know who's going to hold the phone.
Shut it down. I'm just playing.
He know he likes me there. Except when I be irritating him, which I do. And I came home the other day, I said, you know how because I have, honestly, and I said I was finished, and I am. But, I don't know, really in life, with everything, good and bad, I can really go back and see how I have worked the laws of attraction for myself. Like, when I believe something, when I want something, I do not stop. I do not believe anything less. The thing is, I might jump into spaces that I got to really work hard in, harder than I thought, or walk into spaces where I feel like maybe I really wasn't qualified to be. Like, you could want this new, better job, but if you ain't got the credentials, then,
Now, let me say this real quick, because the class needs to understand this. What Chris needs to understand is to tune into her source. And her source will tell her when she's supposed to walk in my boom boom room. What she's doing is she's tuning into her software, and she wants to be up here 100% of the time, so it'll accidentally be sources like, well, you're supposed to be here today. What you have to understand is when you jump in my boom boom room, you can be in there having a good time, but it knocks me into Debbie land.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand.
You knock me out, and then you in there, and you in there happy in my place, and I'm in Debbie land, looking up at you, enjoy my boom boom room. Mm-hmm. So what you have to do is no different than these blue dots. These blue dots don't call me every day, all fucking day. They know when to call me. You know what I'm saying? Me and Corey, or me and Shamika, or me and Coley, or me and goddamn Mike, we don't just every day. You remember the other day, Corey said, man, I gotta come by there. I miss y'all. I ain't seen y'all in a while. Mm-hmm. So that's like every day, if we ain't doing something, we not, hey man, what you doing? Where you going? Where y'all going? The good news he gave me yesterday with development and shit is good news. Mm-hmm. I'm in the boom boom room of that. I can't bring everybody in the boom boom room on that. Because some shit he want to surprise people with, and I can't ruin them. Mm-hmm. So I always ask him, I said, man, that's good news, man. The people need to hear that. I said, do you want to surprise them, or do you want, he said, man, keep them out of the boom boom room. I'm enjoying the fact that I got something coming for the people. So I can't come over here. Corey said he got this shit gonna be out here in a month. Now I done fucked up his whole situation. He might want to just hit me up like, yo, Jay, go look at the page. And I'd be like, oh, shit. And then I'd be excited and run and tell the people. Mm-hmm. Or he might want to reveal the news to the people. So you always pushing at the right time because you always there. But for me to be the best me, I have to have this space on mine. Mm-hmm. No different than this right here. Like you said by your own admission this morning. You love sex. You put sex low down here. Whenever you can't get up here, you want to fuck me. Mm-hmm. You pull me into your world. Mm-hmm. But I might want to be up here fucking some bitches from the class in my mind. Then you pull me here. In your world, I have to fuck you to make you feel better. But I'm still trying to be right here fucking a bitch in the class. And it feel good, but you don't moan like the bitch in the class may moan to me. Mm-hmm. I can't just call your name out.
That's all right. I'm filling my boom boom up with other smurders.
Okay, well that's cool. I don't give a shit. Long as when it's time to be in mind, you listen to source. See, all I care about is you being in tune in the source. Mm-hmm. Listen, let me tell you something. Seriously. If I'm tuned in the source and you tune in the source, when you show up, I'll know you're supposed to be there. Mm-hmm. When I resist, it's because I know you're just pushing. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, you was tuned in the fucking source, day before yesterday. And that's why the vibration hit me like, yo, this is not a chance of her just interrupting, because she interrupts every day. Uh-huh. She's tuned in. She knows she's tuned in, but she can't really justify it in the right way because she here smiling every day. I'm in. But because I was tuned into the source, I was like, yo, set that shit up. And in the same way, Shamika set her shit up because she was tuned into the same source. And everybody in the class was ready to come on over here. Because Facebook is our television, it's our news, right? Because we don't have content to watch that don't keep us down here. So Facebook will put us here, knock us down here. Sometimes down here feel like being up here if we can entertain ourselves. Mm-hmm. That's what people doing with the guy's murder or this Donald Trump shit. Mm-hmm. Well, my life is bad. I'm down here in blame land. Well, I can blame the police for my fear. Because if I'm afraid of the police, fear is fear. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid to chase my dream. Mm-hmm. If I'm afraid of the police, I'm damn sure afraid to get on the road and go to another state. That's police in a different state, a different license plate. Nigga, what you doing in our state? Mm-hmm. I'm scared to go even further south because you're afraid. So I'm going to blame everything on Donald Trump. Donald Trump is president and all this shit going on. That's why my finances, that's why my life, that's why I'm not happy. It's the country's fault. The whole country fucked up. How could I live happy in a fucked up place? I lived in the most fucked. People be saying America's the most fucked up place around the world. Where did they get that from? Goddamn, you a fucking idiot. America's the only place where you can be fat and poor at the same time. What are you talking about?
We gotta make our smoothies.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'd say we gotta take our tops, our smoothies, our black seed. We gotta regimen.
And it's so fun. I gotta find something for my throat, but I swear if I wasn't taking the stuff that we're taking, I would be.
I'm going to get you right today. I think it's just it's spring. All the dust from running the heat has got them, blah, blah, blah. It's a new season. We need to open the windows. I'm going to get the man in here. Look at the goddamn,
And I knocked a lot of that off last week.
You see how all that's from the central air. Circulating all that fucking dust and shit. So that's what it is, baby. Your daddy, I just got to get me some change together and get that man over here to hook that shit up. Once he clean that out, change the filters, put our plants up like we like, and then goddamn, don't run the heat, don't run the air.
I said
we get some fans.
That's what I was saying, but y'all be hollering at me.
Yeah, sometime I come in. It'd be hard to jack that dick with no AC. I don't get that. If I get me old quick nut, I'd be good. But sometimes I want to be in that bitch. I might go from looking at porn over to Facebook, looking at some people's Facebooks, going back to porn. Back and forth. I'm like, I done got my dick real nice and hard off these porn chicks. Now I'm finna go to somebody's Facebook page and stare in their eyes and imagine them staring back at me like, oh, Jay, oh, Jay. And then I'd be like, Stay in here for a while. Let me have it back.
No, I'm finished.
I
don't even want to go in his room. I got shit to do. I'm going to campus. today. We're on campus all day. But I get it. But we live together. Okay. I'm still gonna pop up, but nah. Nah, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. No, I'm still gonna be in the moving room. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. See you later. Pussy, 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 pussy cat. Meow, bring it back. I wanna eat the pussy. Can I do it like that? It's just funny watching it back. Oh, what you call it? Hey, DJ, boo, boo, boo. We have to see you soon. Y'all have a great day. I don't even know. Do any of y'all work? How the hell is y'all watching this so long at work? That's why we all need to be self-employed so we could damn have fun and damn trip out all day long. But I'm sure Uncle Sylvester come talk to y'all later or something. Somebody will be up here. See y'all later. Peace. I thought I did. Oh no, stop.